Good morning. Welcome to Kehillat Sha'arei Torah's Halacha Review for Wednesday, June 10th. We're talking about laws of and customs to do with air travel. Hopefully, speedily in our days, we'll be able to get back to jetting around the world as we were accustomed to before. Probably won't be exactly the same for a while, but something to look forward to. We spoke yesterday about giving tzedakah before you depart. Once in a while, we quote the writings of Rabbi Yehuda HaHasid. Rabbi Yehuda HaChassid, Rabbi Judah the Pious, was a leader of a community called Chassidei Ashkenaz in Germany in the 1200s, I think, or thereabouts. They had some special pietistic practices, and once in a while, you'll see that those are referred to in our practical halacha. So Rabbi Yehuda HaChassid, Rabbi Judah the Pious, writes that if you departed, if you set out on a trip, and then you forgot something in the house, you should not go back to retrieve it. Rather, you should ask someone from inside the house to get it for you. That's assuming that everybody's not in the car with you on the way to the airport or whatever it is. One explanation for this is that the Shekhinah, the divine presence, accompanies us when we travel, and it's disrespectful to the Shekhinah, disrespectful to God's divine presence, which is accompanying us, to say, oh, wait a second here, I have to go back, I forgot my socks, or whatever it is. However, if it's an item that's used for a mitzvah, there is no objection to that. So if someone forgot their tefillin, obviously you can go back and get those. If one has not actually left the house, you can retrieve the object, obviously, because you haven't left yet. There's an opinion in the poskim that one may return through a different entrance to retrieve the forgotten item. So if you go back through a different door, maybe that's a way around it. This whole idea applies for a journey, an actual trip where you're leaving for some time, not you're leaving for work in the morning on your local commute or going out to Sobeys to do your shopping, anything like that. We're talking about leaving for a trip. And there's a conversation about the extent to which this applies for air travel as well. Number of solutions are given to that, this quandary. So anyway, best thing to do is make sure you have everything before you leave, and then you won't have to worry. Okay, once you get on the airplane, now, let's see, something that he doesn't mention here is the idea of Tfilas HaDerech, the wayfarer's prayer, the traveler's prayer, which is found in a lot of Sidurim right after Shacharis. Some people have it on a little card they carry in their wallet or their purse. You can find it in the siddur that you have with you, together with your tefillin probably. So Tfilas HaDerech, you're supposed to say once you leave the city limits. However, Toronto City Airport and also Pearson Airport, I believe, are within the city limits of Toronto. Is that correct? Check me on that. But I think the downtown airport for sure, and I think Pearson is also within the city limits. So you're supposed to be standing still. In other words, you're supposed to be in one place and not already on your journey. If you forgot to say Tfilas HaDerech and you're already on your journey, better to say it sooner rather than later. But the ideal position is to be in one place and outside as you leave the city limits. So that's not possible when we're flying out of Pearson. So once you're at your seat in the plane, that's the advice that I've seen for when is the most appropriate time to take out your Tfilas HaDerech and recite the Wayfarer's Prayer. Okay? We'll continue with this tomorrow. Please join us then. Have a good day.